Ay, nag-record na. Ba't may tao? Ba't wala yung ano? Ayun. Bakit wala yung...
Hello, good morning, everyone. Ano na, very good.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. We'll start at 9. In the meantime, while we're waiting, we'll play some videos for you, sunlight videos. Share ako ng screen. Host disabled attendee screen sharing. Ha? Sandali ah.
Connect sa Bluetooth ko itong headset. Ano? Hindi.
Kita ka sa likod.
Ayaw.
Ariane. Ariane. Who's Ariane? I pressed by mistake. I assigned you as a host. Can you unhost yourself? Ariane. Ariane, can you unhost yourself because I pressed by mistake and assigned you as a host? Ariane Aridon?
Yes po, wait lang po.
Ayan. Sorry. Please lang. Thank you. Sige. Make host. Okay. So, yeah. Sige.
Ano na ako?
Do you love the rain? Does it make you dance when you jump with your friends at a party? What's your favorite song? Does it make you smile? Do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. And 10,000 more. If that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Do you miss the road that you grew up on? Did you get your middle name from your grandma? When you think about you forever now, do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. It's been 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. Oh, want the good and the bad, everything in between. Oh, that I my curiosity. Oh yeah, it's been 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that's
Alam ko, babalik at babalik ako sa'yo. Yan kasi ang tawag ng dagat. At yan ang nakabaon sa mga alaala ko sa'yo. Una kitang nakita. Lungkot ihahatid rin tayo sa isa't isa. Dito sa tabi ng dagat, nabuo ang mga pangarap natin. Mga pangarap na nagsimula sa isang biro para di tayo lalayo sa isa't isa. Pero ito ang sumpa nating mga hinubog ng buhangin na tubig. Hindi natin mapigilan ang agos ng dagat. Pero kahit anong mangyari, babalik at babalik pa rin ako sa'yo.
Is that a band?
Alis ka dyan.
Bakit kung walang alat, walang lalim, walang hirap. Ano ang dagat? Ang pangarap, ang buhay, kung wala ka. Kasi mula nung una kitang nakita, ikaw na ang pangarap ko. Ang iyong mahal. Marco.
They're fighting more than 3 weeks of bloody struggle against a savage enemy. Manila's desperate Japanese defenders set fire to the city as the battle for the Philippine capital enters the final stage. No portion of the city escapes the battle as the Americans push the Japanese back block by block. Their hiding places are discovered and wiped out. General MacArthur, at a former Japanese prison, is hailed by freed United Nations civilians. Liberation of the great Pacific city of Manila becomes a fact.
Mahal kong Encho, tumakbo kami kinaaling ng ting sa Imus. Sa wakas, makakauwi na rin kami. Ipinagdasal kong ang mga yakap mo ang sasalubong sa amin. Ngunit, Encho, alam kong magkikita tayo muli. Lagi kang dumarating sa oras. Nasaan ka na?
Do not touch my daughter! Do not touch my daughter!
Hindi ako nawawala ng pag-asa sa paghihintay. Lagi dito upang kami ay saluhin. Naririnig ko pa rin ang iyong tawa.
Let's finish this pagkatapos mag-start.
Nakikita ko pa rin ang iyong ngiti. Nadarama pa rin ang iyong pagmamahal. Ang bawat yakap. Sana nandito ka. Sana katulad pa rin ng dati ang lahat. Sayang ang tindahan natin. Sinira ng gera ang ating kinabukasan. Nasaan ka na, Encho? Ang gulo pa dito sa labas. Delikado. Nasaan ka na, Enchong? Mag-ingat ka. Magkikita tayo ulit. Alam kong babalik ka sa akin.
Movie. Siguro ginulat pa kay... ano?
Video na.
Ano naman? Ano ka lagi ng ulat? Bye.
Kung Enchong.
Tagal eh.
Ayan.
Tagal.
Bagal yung internet, guys. Sorry, ah. Pero napanood nyo yung 2 videos. Can you hear me? Test ko lang yung audio ko, ah. We'll start. Okay. We'll start in 2 minutes. Okay naman ang video. Malinaw din yung video ko. Audio ko okay din. Okay,
Yes.
that's good.
Yes po.
Mhm. So we'll start. Hello, good morning everyone. Ilan na ba tayo ngayon? Check ko lang ha. 41. Wow. Good morning. Ang dami. That's nice. So, everyone okay there? Sige. Siguro mas
Good
malinaw.
morning, sir.
Lalo kapag mag-earphone.
Yes, sir.
Hindi ko lang yung earphone ko. Ang gaganda niyong tignan. I'm so happy. Okay, sige. And then there are managers already here as well. I see Jen Sarmiento. Uy, SM Brayna is here. Sino pa? Si Terdy Monalem is here.
Hi, Daddy.
Raquel is here. Tina Liorca is here. Raquel Patrice is here.
Hello, Daddy.
Yes. Oy, congratulations, Raquel.
Thank you po.
It's going to be a baby boy. Oy, may UM from Tacloban Leyte is here as well. Floyd. Sino pa ba hindi ko na... Ayun. And then Chris Anyon is here as well. So good morning, everyone. Testing natin itong earphone. Yan, mas malinaw ba? Okay ba? Better? Yan.
Yes po.
Yan, I think so as well. Okay. So, I'd like to greet everyone a very happy morning, a happy bright day, and I'd like to thank you everyone for being here, for choosing to spend time with us this morning to get to know more about what we do here in Sun Life. So I'm so happy to see all those beautiful bright faces in front of me. So before we start, siguro, I'd like to, is it okay if I start with a prayer? Okay lang?
Sir.
Yes. Yun, UM Jeleny, Floresca, can you start with the prayer, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes, sir.
you. Meanwhile,
Mahina lang po yung wifi ko on audio mode.
yes, it's okay. Malakas naman yung boses mo dito sa amin. Meanwhile, guys, can you just put your microphones on mute so we can just focus on the prayer? Thank you.
All right, guys, let's pray. Holy Father, we want to thank you. We want to bless your name. We want to honor you. And we just want to bless you this morning. Thank you for the breath of life that you've given us. That we woke up, Lord, with our family. That we are healthy, Lord. Thank you, Lord, because we know that every day is a grace. Every day, Lord, is a blessing. We just pray today, Lord God, that you will continue to give us your grace and your love and your provision and your favor, Lord, especially for all those who are here in our business opportunity forum. I know, Lord God, that this is not an accident. We have worked things together, all for good, Lord God. And I know, Lord God, that we have a purpose. That's why we are here. So we are so excited, Lord, to know what is our purpose, what is our life mission, Lord, why you have created us, oh God. And we know, Lord, that today we will see a portion, Lord, of what you have planned for us, especially for a brighter future with Sun Life. So I just pray for the wisdom, guidance, knowledge, strength be upon that who will be leading this forum. And I just pray, Lord God, that this testimony will really inspire and bless other people who are here in this room. I bless everyone who are here, Lord God, and may we continue, Lord, to experience your love, your grace, your provision, your favor, Lord, everything that is noble, perfect gift from you, Lord God. We want to thank you. We want to honor you. We love you, Jesus. This is our prayer. Amen.
Sir, I think you're on mute.
Nakamute ka, sir.
Yeah, I was on mute. Before we start, yung kanina yung mga videos na napanood nyo, those are real life stories. So this is based on actual clients of Sun Life, and they documented it on video to dramatize basically that we've been partners with the Philippines for a long time, especially that World War II vintage film. Anyway, before we start, let me just ask siguro mga three participants here. Why did you decide to take part in this business opportunity for here at Sun Life? So siguro, ito, Medel, are you a couple, if I may ask?
Yes,
Hindi
sir.
po, nagkasabay lang kami sa elevator.
Okay, sino nag-invite sa inyo, Medel?
Si Mr. Jeff Palma po, sir.
Si Jeff. Okay, si Jeff. Fantastic.
Colleague po.
Actually, Medel, alam nyo ba si Jeff saka si Reyna, sila yung pinakapanganay naming advisor.
Sabi nga niya.
Oo, as in, 001 employee namin yan. Kumbaga. So, you're in a good team. Di ba, Reyna?
Yes. Good morning, Medel, wife. Hello.
Yeah, that's Reyna. So, Medel, tell us briefly, why did you decide to participate here?
Well, we had a conversation po last night with TL Jeff. I call him TL po kasi I got used to it na because he was one of my team leaders sa former work namin before. So he explained to us the basic understanding lang of how or paano nag-start yung journey nila ng wife nila ni Miss Reyna din. And then we were so inspired by it kasi whatever he shared for us is what something that we're looking for as a husband and wife. I'm sure everybody in this group agrees that if there's anything that we learned from this whole pandemic and chaotic COVID-19 that's happening around the world is that the only thing certain is uncertainty.
Yes.
And Tail Jeff explained to us that there's a huge opportunity wherein hindi lang siya actually business opportunity. It's a huge opportunity rin
Yeah.
for us to make sure that no matter what happens between me and her or anything in the future, we're making sure na secure yung family and kids. And at the same time, yung advocacy nila ni Miss Reyna at si TL Jeff is not really for the money itself. It's for sharing your blessings, whatever they got from Sun Life, and they became believers. And then their heart, I guess, it's one of their calling is to share it to other people so they can experience the same amount of blessing that they had as a husband and wife as well. So yeah, that's the main reason why we're here.
Galing. Ang galing mo magsalita, Medel. What do you do?
Thank you. I used to regional training officer outside the country.
Kaya. Galing, galing.
Thank you po.
Galing, galing. Galing neto, Reyna.
Nice sharing.
Nice sharing, no? Medyo
Maayos ang gising eh.
Magaling talaga yan, sir.
Okay, sige. Tingin ako sa page 2, ha? Okay, sa page 2. Sige. Yan. Ayun. Arian! Aridon, ikaw yung kanina, I made a mistake in making you host. So, ikaw naman ngayon ang taya. Sige. Ikaw naman, what's your reason? And who invited you, by the way, Arian? Nakamute ka yata.
I'm sorry. Hi, good morning po. I was invited by my sister po, Lian Aredidon, under po ni Miss Jen.
Yes, Jen, yeah. May unicorn, yeah, naman.
I joined because I was inspired by her. Kasi ilang months pa lang siya dito, pero feeling ko ang dami niya nang na-achieve. So, as for me, sister niya, gusto ko rin na ma-achieve kung ano ba yung mga nakikita niya dito sa Sun Life, kung ano yung mga natututunan niya. Gusto ko rin i-share sa mga friends ko kung ano yung matututunan ko. That's why I joined po.
Ayun. Ingitera ka pala, no? Kaya ka... That's good. Thank you very much, Arian. And then last but not the least, ito. Naka-earphone to si Sian eh. Sian Marie Ranuco. Yan. Ganda ng iyong earphones ha. Sige. Ikaw naman, what's your reason?
Well, gusto ko po kasing yung financial literacy and then how to manage, and main thing is to be secured. I mean, to be prepared kasi nga po katulad ng sinabi ni Sir kanina, napaka-uncertain ng pangyayari, and one thing, breadwinner po kasi ko, so one thing na gusto kong i-secure for my family yun is yung future nila and mine as well, my future as well. So yun po yung main thing why I joined.
Wow, who invited you, Sian?
Si Miss Mayan po.
Si Mayan. Am I pronouncing your name properly, by the way?
No, Shane po.
Shane. Okay, sorry.
It's fine po.
Okay. Well, guys, yun, I'm so happy na we are all aligned when it comes to the reason. Actually, isa rin yun sa mga reasons ko. Honestly, I started first with, I wanted to earn money, extra money, because I work in the corporate. But then again, when I got into Sun Life, I saw the culture. I saw how people were actually very supportive of each other's success. And I saw how each person I was able to help, their lives as a family changed as well. And I saw the impact for the next generation. I fell in love with the advocacy. So now, initially, I admit the initial motivation was for me to earn extra. It ended up being an advocacy because do you feel just like me? Do you feel happy when you're able to help people and make them happy as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Oxytocin yun. That's the hormone. And whenever you help people and you make people happy, you generate oxytocin in your body. And sa dami ng natutulungan namin, I became addicted to it. So, I hope you guys will become addicted as well to helping people and making people happy. Because that's basically what we are doing here in Sun Life. The money that comes in becomes the byproduct. So it's the mission first, not the commission. Because if you do it the commission first before the mission, you will not be happy, you will not be successful in this business. Sabihin ko na sa inyo yan. So, the managers that you see here have the same value system as me and my wife. And we are into this as a family, and we are into this as a noble advocacy. So let me share with you my life story first. So ang segment natin ganito I'll share with you my life story. May konting yabang yon, syempre, kasama na yon. No? But then again, the intention is not to make yabang, but to inspire people here because we came from very, very simple beginnings. No? Ako, ang tatay ko, sundalo lang. As in, hindi naman official. Yung sundalo lang talaga. I came from a public school, from elementary to high school, public school ako. And then yung asawa ko, Mrs. ko, is also from very humble beginnings. Nanay niya was a sales lady lang before. Yung tatay niya is a construction worker. So that's where we came from. We came from very noble backgrounds as well. So share ko lang sa inyo yung screen ko. So I can start with my presentation. Now, this is the first segment. Second segment would be, I have a guest. I have a guest. It's a special guest. And she will be sharing her Sun Life story as well. So, her name is Tina Liorca. She's actually a CPA by profession. And right now, she's one of our superstars. So mamaya, pagkatapos ko, siya naman mag-share. Okay? So, let me share my life story first. So, simple lang, my life story, how change came. Yan ang background ko. I'm a psych graduate from UST. May taga-UST ba dito? Ghoste. Ghoste. So, sourcing and tech, I've been in recruitment, in human resources, project management, in mostly multinational companies during my corporate life. So, for more than 20 years, corporate talaga ako. So, our story with Sun Life started here. Ako yan, this is my wife, this is my two kids. We live in a very small apartment in Imus, Cavite. Meron ba dito ang taga-Imus, Cavite o taga-Cavite? Alam niyo yung Robinson's Imus? Tapat kami. Pasok kayo dun sa Billy Amparo. That's where we first lived. And that's how we started our family. That's my wife, my two daughters in a small apartment in Imus, Cavite. Katapat namin, basketball court. So everything in that apartment is abot kamay. Sala, dining, kitchen, yun na yun. And one day, may nagpunta dyan na dalawang advisor ni Sun Life. That was over 10 years back. Naglalakad lang sila. And they spoke to my wife. Siyempre ako, hindi ako naniniwala sa insurance that time. Minado ako. Nakinig lang siya noon, yung misis ko. Pag uwi ko galing opisina, diniscuss sa akin si Sun Life. And what I did, tinorpido ko. Because ano yan, gastos lang yan eh. Meron naman akong HMO, meron naman akong group life insurance. Meron naman akong fund from the company. So bakit ako bibili niyan? So para sa akin, gastos siya. That was the first encounter, di ba? Now, 2 years after that first encounter, boom! Para akong binuhusan ng malamig na tubig. My wife was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer. Yung pinagmamalaki kong HMO, yung pinagmamalaki kong benefit from the company, even yung little savings namin wasn't enough. Bakit? Mapapagamot mo ba ang cancer sa halagang 200,000? So, nagkautang-utang kami And the people that I thought would help us never did. Probably because wala rin naman kasi silang pera. Kasi ang Pilipino naman, wala naman sa ugali talaga na nagsasave talaga for emergencies. So, from unbeliever, naging passionate advocate kami because of our experience. Every time we have an opportunity to share the bad experience that we had, we shared it with people because we don't want people to experience what we went through. During the time that we had this critical illness in the family, that was the lowest point of our life. Walang pera, may utang, ang level of anxiety namin nandirito. Kasi ikaw, ma-diagnose ba naman yung asawa mo na may cancer? Anong iisipin mo? And I have 2 daughters, small daughters. Doon namin din na-discover si Brother Bo Sanchez. No? So kung kilala niyo si Brother Bo Sanchez, kasi naghahanap talaga kami ng support Ang support namin is isa't lang. I mean, wala naman tumutulong sa amin. And you cling on to the Lord. So, doon namin na-rediscover yung relationship namin sa taas at yung relationship namin as a couple during the lowest point of our life. So, paano ako napunta dito sa Sunlight? Pagkatapos niyang operahan, she had mastectomy. Alam niyo yan, tinanggal yung right breast niya. Tapos nilagyan ng silicone implant para hindi pa rin siya maging parang damaged goods, no? Kasi basically, when you're a female and you have 1 boobs, di ba? Parang hindi na pantay yung katawan mo maglakad. And then wearing daily, regular clothes is always a challenge, di ba? So yung confidence mo as a female is impacted in a tremendous way. So I agreed to have her undergo breast implant as well. So imaginein mo, surgery and then implant, diba? And then therapy and treatments. So talagang financially, it was very heavy for us, diba? So nung gumaling na siya, after a few months from the surgery, that's the time that we started calling up insurances again. Pause lang ako guys ha. Can you hear me ng maayos?
Yes. Yes po.
Okay. Yes po. So, tawag kami. And the nearest insurance company in our house in Cavite is Sun Life. Ayun. So, nangyari, nagpadala si Sunlight ng #1 advisor nila sa Imus sa bahay. Dumating ang aming advisor, future advisor. Pangalan niya si Rosette Pineda. Bagong Fortuner, may driver, mukhang Donya. Totally different doon sa mga nauna nagpunta doon sa amin na naglalakad lang na 2. Now, of course, our mind was made up, so we got the insurance finally. But then again, the sad thing happened. So when we applied Gigi, siyempre, di ba, meron na siyang pre-existing. She was rejected by Sun Life. Siyempre, may pre-existing na eh. So ako na-aprubahan. So yung premium na binayad kay Gigi, denied birth ko dun sa 2 kong anak. So 3 kami, may life insurance, yung misis ko wala. Pero ang galing ni Sun Life, sabi niya, try natin after 2 years, mag-apply ulit kayo. So nag-apply din naman. After 2 years in-apply namin, na-approve si Gigi. Pero BUL, walang mga critical illness benefit. Which is fine. Because, di ba, mas maganda namang may insurance kaysa wala. Especially sa situation niya. Do you agree, guys?
Yes.
So, naging policy holder muna kami. And then yung aming advisor, sakto na promote as a nire-recruit si Gigi at ako. Parang yung mag-asawa dito, yung kanina yung nire-recruit. So, kliyente rin ba kayo ng Sunlight na? Ay, di pa. Malapit na.
Not yet.
malapit na. So, ang nangyari, hindi muna akong tubig. Siyempre, hindi ako pwede kasi nagtatrabaho pa ako eh. My wife, kinukulit niya, And one day, sabi ko na lang, Mami, nakakaya kay Rosette, punta tayo doon. Punta tayo sa Max Restaurant sa Imus, doon gagawin yung meeting. And then, kain lang tayo, merienda, uwi na tayo. Yun lang ang peg ko. Kakain lang kami ng libre, pagbibigyan namin si Rosette. Yun. So guys, meet muna tayo ha. Meet muna tayo. May narinig akong manok. Yeah, meet muna tayo. Yeah. So, alam mo, nung una, gusto lang namin talagang kumain and then umalis. But then again, after we heard the presentation and we realized, teka mami, di ba marami tayong utang? And then my wife said, yeah, sige, subukan natin to. Subukan ko ako muna. And then my wife became an advisor. Ang intention lang niya is to earn 5 to 10,000 pesos a month. Kasi yun lang naman ang gastos namin monthly sa apartment namin na maliit na yan. And yung, ano man yung sweldo ko, yun ang aming tinitipid at sinisave pambayad ng mga utang at pambayad sa mga premiums namin. And you know what? Yung first 6 months na advisor siya, kumikita siya ng ganon, tinitipid talaga namin yung 10,000 pesos a month na yon. Hindi kami kumakain sa labas. Yung mga may asawa dito o may mga anak, bibili na lang kami ng underwear namin. Gagastusin pa namin, uunahin namin yung mga bata. Kasi sila yung priority. Can you relate? So, ganun ang story namin. Then suddenly, on the 6th month, lo and behold, may na-meet kami, maglo-loan kami sa bangko, bank manager ng BDO, kumuha sa amin ng insurance na 5 million pesos nang walang kahirap-hirap. Kasi meron na siyang BDO Life, kinompare niya yung Sun Life, BDO Life, ngayon BDO Life na siya, dati Generali yan eh. So naging BDO Life. Kinompare niya yung mga policies niya, apples to apples, yung premium payments versus yung benefits, ang layo daw ng diferensya. So hindi namin siya sinabihang i-cancel niya lahat ng policy niya no, sa ibang company. Siya na rin yung nag-decide. Kasi sabi niya, after a few years, bawing-bawi ko na yung BUL ko ng Sun Life, kung ano man yung binayad ko dito sa ibang kumpanya. So siya yung nagbigay sa amin ng malaking opportunity. Doon nagsimula lahat. Kasi pagkatapos nun, lahat na ng pamilya niya, pati buong angkan niya, pina-insure niya. Yung asawa niya, yung anak niya, pina-insure niya ng 50 million each. Siya kasi hindi na siya pwedeng insure ng malaki. Kasi may diabetes na rin siya, yung main client namin. Pero buong angkan, kapatid, nanay, mga pamangkin, doon nagsimula yan. And doon namin na-realize na pwede ka pala talagang kumita na maayos dito. Kasi nga, alam mo, yung kinita namin doon sa unang-unang account na yun na malaki, wow paycheck namin, was 600,000 pesos sa isang buwan. Kumita kami. And that was over 10 years ago. Alam nyo, sa totoo lang, ang dami ko ng negosyong pinasok. Not negosyo, but nagbebenta ako, di ba? Ako yung taga-benta. Nagbebenta ako ng empleyado ako, may dala ako mga plastic bag. Nagbebenta ako ng panty at bra ng babae, pahulugan. Nagbebenta ako ng alahas. Nasubukan ko magbenta ng pati sabong, manok pang sabong, nagbebenta ako dati. Kaya yung mga tunog, yung mga manok-manok sa background na yan, it reminds me of those times. So, si Mrs. nagbebenta rin ng kandila. Gumagawa siya. Muntik nang masunog yung bahay namin. So, lahat talaga as a couple to augment our income and to pay all our debts. Ang dami namin ginawang racket. Dito ba may mga raketero-raketera din? Meron? Di ba masarap magbenta? Kasi nga, ang impact nun sa pamilya ko eh. So, para sa akin, masaya yun. Miski mahirap siya, gagawin ko para sa pamilya. So, paano kami umalis sa corporate world? Nung nag-advisor na siya, nakikita ko na yung success ng misis ko. Paano yung transformation niya. Kasi tingnan nyo introvert yan. Hindi yan nagsasalita kung hindi mo siya kakausapin. Tapos kung magsasalita man yan, hindi siya nag-i-small talk. May sasabihin siyang importante kaya siya magsasalita. Introvert. So, nakita ko yung transformation niya from somebody na walang tiwala sa sarili niya to somebody confident. Kasi yung misis ko, bukod sa pagiging introvert, di ba, nagkaroon siya ng cancer. 3 lang nga kaibigan yan. Biruin mo, 3 lang, walang connection, walang sales background, walang network. And the thing as well, 14 years ko siyang binahay, as in sa loob lang siya ng bahay. Which is nakadagdag din sa kawalan niya ng self-esteem, di ba? 14 years ka ba namang ibahay eh. Pero I saw the transformation. Introvert pa rin siya, but her level of confidence has increased tremendously. And she has metamorphosized into something of a powerful woman. And I saw that. And I saw how happy she was. And katulad nung kanina, sino nga ba yun? Yung inggitera, yung nagpa-share ako, nainggit ako eh. Kasi di ba sa corporate, sino dito yung corporate? Di ba minsan nabubwisit kayo sa boss nyo? Nabubwisit kayo sa trabaho nyo? Yung pinapag-overtime kayo ng weekend or beyond 8 hours, 12 hours is normal for me. Diba? Pero you have to do it. Pinapapogi mo yung boss mo, pinapayaman mo yung kumpanya, pero ikaw, since manager ka, kung ano lang isweldo, yun na yun. And I realized, gusto ko bang maging 60 years old, 65 years old, retiree, maghihintay lang ako ng kung ano man ang ibigay sa akin ng kumpanya. And after a couple of years or 3 years, ubos na yung retirement fund ko. Which I often see a lot in people. Mga dati kong boss na big time after just a few years, kailangan magtrabaho. Why? They cannot afford not to work. Miski na matanda na sila. Ako, I wanna grow old na intact pa rin yung dignidad ko, na mayabang. Diba? Na hindi ka nanghihingi ng pera, na hindi ka nagdidistorbo ng kamag-anak ng anak mo para pambili ng gamot. Gusto ko mayabang pa rin ako pagtanda ko. Kakatok ako sa pinto ng mga bahay ng anak ko. Oh, bihisan niyo yung mga apo, pupunta tayo sa Tagaytay, magbe-breakfast tayo sa Don Antonio. Diba? Gusto natin ang hirap kasi nakikita ko yun eh. So, sabi ko sa misis ko, I'll join Sun Life. I'll join Sun Life. Ayaw niya. Kasi nga raw, okay naman daw yung sweldo ko. Kasi, na-promote na ako eh. Saka siya, hindi pa naman masyadong, mataas ang income eh. Minsan. Pero in 2014 was the clincher. Sabi ko talaga, Mami, ayoko na. Hindi na ako masaya sa corporate life ko. I was miserable. I was getting depressed. I was unhappy. Although ang sweldo ko, okay. Pero hindi ka masaya. So sabi niya, sige daddy, mag-resign ka na. Lo and behold, ginulat ako. Kaya naman pala pinagre-resign na ako. Ang dami na niyang pera, hindi ko alam. Alam niyo, kayong mga babae, di ba? Ang pera niyo eh. Di ba? Ang pera namin, pera niyo rin eh. So, hindi ko alam. Hindi naman ako matanong.
Hindi naman.
Hindi ako matanong eh. So, doon ko nalaman na, yun, natuwa naman ako because we could now become full-time entrepreneurs. And that was what I really wanted. So I left the corporate world In November 2014, I got coded. After 1 month, ginawa na ako kagad manager candidate ng aming BM. Isang buwan lang, na-promote kagad ako. Kasi kaya ko naman daw dahil dati nga akong executive. So ako, masunuring sundalo, I followed the instructions of my boss. Sabi ko, sige basta tulungan mo ako. Ayun, so tinulungan niya ako. So 5 years later, yan na kami. O yan, di ba? Naging financial advisor, naging unit manager, naging sales manager. Now, in January 2019, my wife also became a branch manager. Ako naman naging sales manager. And everything changed. So in a matter of, if you notice, 4 years. Grabe, no? Ang laki ng progression ng career namin sa Sun Life. Pero hindi siya naging madali. Alam nila Reyna, nila Tina, nila Christopher, nila Thirdy, kung ano yung hirap namin from the beginning. Kasi lahat naman ng negosyo, di ba, alam naman natin, lahat ng negosyo pag nagtatayo ka, first 2 to 3 years, really, you need to sacrifice. You need to sacrifice time, effort, pride, di ba? Pero pagkatapos naman nun, pag napagdaanan mo yon, the rest of your life, you'll be fine. Yun nga lang, the challenge here is, can you sacrifice for 2 to 3 years so for the rest of your life, you will be okay? That's the question. Kasi if you are willing to stay in a company or work as a corporate employee for 30 years, kaya mo bang magtiyaga ng 3 years para for the rest of your life, you're self-employed? Diba? So that was my thinking. So talaga nasipag namin. O, teka, stop muna ako kasi merong hindi naka-mute. Yeah. Merong hindi naka-mute. Can somebody, can you check? Sandali Ayan. Ayan. I think merong electric fan na nakatutok sa headphone or microphone. Kaya, yan. Yan. Can somebody check? Yan. All right. Now, so, okay. Biruin mo yung transformation namin. Now, bakit ko pinapakita yung Sun Life and then the other businesses that we have? Itong other businesses na nakikita nyo sa screen, these are all katas ni Sun Life.
Ano to, ate?
Katas ni Sun Life yan.
Oo, ngatan.
Sandali I-mute ko kayo lahat Sandali. Yan. Nahirapan lang ako dito sa bagong laptop Sandali i-mute ko kayo. Ayun. Hindi ko makita yung cursor. Okay. Now, the reason... Teka lang Yan. Ganun lang pala yun. So, the reason why pinapakita ko yan, hindi para magyabang. Gusto ko lang pakita sa inyo, ito yung mga naging katas ni Sun Life. We have 2 nail salons in Robinson's Imus and in Dasma. And we have a Yellow Home, a 32-room boarding house in Imus, Cavite. Now, makulit kasi kami. Gusto namin mag-negosyo, which is not bad kasi maganda rin yung marami kang sources of income, di ba? Sabi nga ni Brother Boss Sanchez, sabi niya, ang advice niya actually 10 source of income. Di ba? Passive income. Na ngayon, na-realize namin na talagang importante, marami ka talagang sources of income. Sa nangyari ngayon, kung isa lang ang source of income mo at tinamaan ng pandemic, hirap na hirap ka ngayon. But then again, we have multiple sources, no? bukod pa doon sa mga investments namin. How much is the capital for putting up a typical mortar and brick business like a salon and a boarding house? Millions. Yung salon namin, we spent about approximately 7 million, yung dalawa na yan. Because it's in a mall. Saka hindi siya mumurahing salon. And the boarding house, we spent around almost 8 million already now. Kasi nag-extend pa rin kami. Pero magkano yung kinikita ko? I spent 7 plus 8, magkano yon? 7 plus 8, about almost 15 million, di ba? Pero magkano kinikita namin dyan monthly? Ang neto namin yan on average is only around 120 to 150 a month for a capital of 15 million pesos. Which is the same when you put up a convenience store, no, like 7-Eleven or a gasoline station. Ganun din ang capital mo. Pero ang kita mo, ganun din lang. I found out because I have friends who have such businesses. Pero dito sa Sun Life business namin, magkano yung aming capital dito? There's a capital, of course. No? Capital mo dito is to get your license. I took the examination. Dalawa yung license ko eh. BUL saka traditional life insurance. So that's 1,000 pesos each to take the exam at the insurance commission. Pagkatapos doon, I need to get a license from Sun Life. Yung license na yon parang franchise. 3,000 yon for 3 years. No? So every 3 years, ang binabayaran ko kay Sun Life is yung aking renewal ng license ko. 3,000, 3,000. The exam, one time lang yun eh. Lifetime na yun eh. Pero yung negosyo ko na ngayon, yung tatlo na yan, every month, I pay more than 100,000 pesos. Upa pa lang. Hindi pa kasama kuryente, tubig, sweldo ng empleyado, security, supplies, bayad kila local government. Diba? More than 100,000 every month versus 3,000 every 3 years. And where do you think I am earning a lot? Siyempre, alam nyo na, di ba? Sun Life. Sun Life. So, yan ang reason kung bakit we decided kung negosyante ka, you know where to focus your attention to. And that's Sun Life. So, ito, papakita ko lang. Ito yung boarding house namin. And then, yung mga naging sasakyan namin from Hyundai to Montero to the Nissan Terra. Diba? And then, sa Robinsons Dasma, ito yung spa namin. Ito yung sa Imus. Ito yung sa Dasma. So, diba? So, kaya mahal kasi hindi siya mumurahin ng mga spa. Diba? So now we live from Imus, Cavite, Bayan Luma, in a very small apartment. Now we live in Legazpi Village in Makati. So big transformation. It's a 150 square meter condominium. Right smack in the middle of the CBD. So I'm in my bedroom. So, ang laki ng pagbabago yung sa transformation ng buhay namin in a span of 5 years. So, we're so happy. And besides that, ito yung mga travels namin. Brazil, UK, America, sa Europe, UK, Paris, sa Sydney, Australia. Diba? Those are places na dati, yung mga bakasyon na yan, pangarap ko lang yan. Those were just dreams for me that I wanted to spend vacation with my family on those places. And those dreams started coming true because of Sun Life. And now I realize on hindsight, and I always tell people, dreams do come true in Sun Life. Ito pa yung ibang mga places namin napuntahan. These are co-advisors and managers in Sun Life. Sa Balisin yon, Balisin. Medyo mahal pumunta doon. And then, ito rin, yung team namin, we had a trip to Bohol. That's in Henan Beach Resort. That's in Vietnam. Madami pa in Taipei. Kasama namin sila Reyna dito. Sa Los Angeles. Ako yan. And then itong picture na to, pangarap ko yan when we were in our 30s. Sabi ko, gusto ko, second honeymoon, cruise sa Caribbean. And then it happened. 8 days kami dyan. That's in Puerto Rico. 5 countries, 8 days, Caribbean cruise. Wow! Pangarap lang, nangyari. Libre! And because of Sun Life. Ito pa, pangarap din to. This is in New Zealand. So, gusto ko magbakasyon dyan before. Sabi ko, but I want my family to be with me. And it happened because of Sun Life. Again, libre. Yan, saya dyan. Yung shot over jet. Tingnan niyo yan sa YouTube. Ang saya dyan. And then dati, 2 lang kami, di ba? And then 3 na kami ngayon. So, 3 kami. And ito yung anak ko, panganay. And then yung misis ko, branch manager. Ako, sales manager. Yung panganay ko, si Janelle, is also an advisor. Pero unit manager na rin siya. She's just 24 years old. So kung ang fresh graduate made it here, maraming fresh graduate actually here who are doing very well versus corporate life. So, kaya nyo yan. So, di ba sabi ko sa inyo, our careers in the last 5 years really was maraming sakripisyo, maraming hirap, maraming trabaho. Totoo siya. Kasi tingnan nyo, yung mga medalyas na yan. As an advisor, every quarter, and as a unit manager, every quarter, sunod-sunod din yung mga awards ko. So yan din. As a manager naman yan. Yan din yung mga awards ko. So, yan ang reason kung bakit naging successful kami. Hindi siya naging madali. Pero, you know, the beauty of being in Sun Life, the culture in Sun Life, everyone wants to be successful. So everyone is pulling each other up. I fell in love with the culture kasi dito walang politics. Magugulat kayo. Nung una naninibago rin ako eh. Ba't ganito yung mga tao dito para mga addict? Kasi alam mo, oxytocin, nakaka-addict tumulong sa tao at magpasaya sa tao. Totoo siya. Tapos ito yung mga latest awards ko. 2019, Top 1 Sales Manager in Sun Life nationwide in health products. And I was 2019. This is an international award, Gamma FLA Diamond Qualifier. So ito, hindi ko na masyadong i-dwell yun because that's not important. But this is important, the people. Here, when we promise people to join us, when we ask them to join us, our promise is to nurture your dreams, transform your lives. And the entire management team, even your co-advisors, will help you achieve your dreams. Here, ibang klase. Collaboration from the different units, from the different branches, from the different sales teams, normal. Because everyone wants to make each other successful. Everyone wants to make each other happy. Everyone wants to see each other going up the stage and being successful. And siguro yung hindi sanay sa ganitong environment, magtataka sila, bakit tuwan-tuwa kayo nagiging successful yung mga kasama nyo? Eh, masaya eh. Di ba? Di ba ang saya-sayang tignan na nagiging successful yung mga kaibigan mo? And that's the culture here. And these are some of the people na katulad nyo before na nakikinig din sa akin sa ganitong venue, but that time live in a big room They joined us, they became advisors, and now they're getting awards left and right as well. The promise of nurturing dreams, transforming lives, these are some of the people whose promises actually became a reality. So, yung iba dyan, nakikita nyo, are the people who invited you. There's Jen, there's Rocky, there's Mayan, there's Tina, there's Alin, there's Jeff, there's Reina, di ba? So, I'm so happy when I see this picture and I see that what happened to them over the years. Ang saya. One of them, magsishare ng kanyang story dito. Si Tina Liorca. Si Tina, just to give you an overview, she's an advice, kliyente yan nila SM Reina Palma before. And then, yun, naging advisor kasi si Tina is a single mom. And then she's also an accountant in, Tina, anong company mo before? Nandiyan ka na ba?
Deloitte, sir,
Deloitte. Number 1 yan, di ba? Sa buong mundo.
Yes, globally.
And then, accounting manager ka doon? Manager, ayun. So, successful din siya sa career niya doon sa Deloitte. In fact, at a very young age, manager na siya. Actually, ikaw ba yung pinakabatang manager doon sa Deloitte that time?
Hindi naman.
Yan.
Pero past promoted.
Yan. So, isa yan sa mga successful corporate persons at a very young age who decided to become a full-time financial advisors from corporate to Sun Life. So, siya muna magdi-discuss. I'll turn the table to her. Meanwhile, I'll get back to you later on. My name is Nelson Sigitin, Sales Manager from Hyperion. Thank you very much. And I'd like to thank everyone again. Tina, take over. I'll stop sharing.
Thank you po.
Ready ka na?
Okay.
Can you share?
Pwede na ba ako?
Yeah.
Pressure naman ako sa introduction mo, saka sa discussion mo, Daddy, nanggigigil ako sa
Si Tina, tawag namin dyan.
Share ng post.
Oo nga pala, no? Sige. Paano ba to? Share screen. Eto. Yan, try mo. Yan. Si Tina, ang tawag namin dyan, siya ang beshi ng bayan. Yan. Beshi! Ikaw na bahala dyan, Beshi. Quiet na ako.
Miss Tina, you're in mute. Sorry, we can hear you, yeah.
Nakamute.
Sorry, Miss Tina.
Nakamute po.
Sorry, nakamute po. We can't hear you. Sorry.
Yan. So, can you hear me now? Dinig na, guys? Okay. So, I'll be sharing a little of my story with you guys today. So, maikli lang siya. Sabi ko nga na-pressure ako sa mga pa-introduction ni Sir Nelson tsaka sa sharing niya itself. So, I'll just try to put a little konting additions lang into it. I hope you will be able to learn something from me today. So, yeah. Here is my short stint or short story about my stint in Sun Life. And I just entitled that, How I Became an Entrepreneur. So as mentioned by Sir Nelson kanina, I'm actually an auditor by profession, CPA. And before I became full-time with Sun Life, I'm a 25-year-old holding a managerial position in the #1 auditing firm globally. So kailangan lagi yung minimension. Kasi syempre, pride yun nung firm namin before. Kasi if you are in the Philippine setup, yung number 1 kasi sa Philippines is SGD. Pero globally, Deloitte yung number 1. So yeah. I'm handling 15 to 20 companies in my portfolio. And I'm managing 10 to 50 staffs at that time. And also managing 5 to 10 board. Iba-iba kasi yung kung kanino kami nagre-report. At that time, actually, masaya naman yung stint ko sa Deloitte. Sobrang na-enjoy ako. Marami ako natutunan. And I'm so exposed with different companies, talking to their CFO, president. So, yan yung background ko before. Masaya siya. And ayan yung mga na-audit ko na companies, some of them, yun yung mga pinakamalalaki. Yung mga pinakamagagandang industries dyan na-experience ko, yung BA Aerospace, sa ano yan, sa Batangas, sila yung gumagawa ng mga interiors ng airplanes. So kapag sumakay ka ng PAL, yung CR doon, gawa yun dito sa Pilipinas. Pati yung mga lalagyan doon ng food, yung ovens, yung galleys, dito yung ginagawa sa atin. So amazing kung paano sila ginagawa. Kanta ng company na yan. Tapos, wala. Wait lang nga, nawala. Yan. Tapos, yung PNG of course, kung paano nila ginagawa yung tide, etc. SGS, sila naman yung nag-check ng processes ng companies. Nag-ISO certify sila. So, of course, si Sunlight na hawakan ko once. Yung maganda din itong Keppel Shipyard sa ano yan, Bawan, Batangas. Gumagawa sila ng yung mga cruise ship na sinakyan ni Sir and other ships, sila yung gumagawa nun. So, masaya yung stint ko sa Sunlight, ay sa Deloitte before. And of course, kain din kami ng kain every after engagement. So, how do I go from being a corporate person that is so in love with her job, paano ko napunta into being a Sunlight Financial Advisor? So, yun yung pinaka-ikukwento ko. So, nung nandun ako sa Deloitte, yun nga, maraming learnings, maraming experiences, nakakatuwa, masaya. Pero just like Sir Nelson, medyo bombarded with work. Kasi if you are in corporate, sabi ko nga, ang hinahandle ko na clients is 15 to 20. Imagine that. So kung 15 to 20 yung clients mo, 15 to 20 yung binivisit mo a year, 15 to 20 engagement yung hinahawakan mo, 15 to 20 different teams yung minamanage mo. So medyo toxic siya in a sense na maraming work, sobrang workload. And yung 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours a day, minsan kulang siya talaga. Kasi pag nagsabay-sabay yung client, lalo na kapag deadline, so sobrang magstay ka talaga in the office. So yung 95% ng work, wala siya sa field, which is yung fun and cool stuff. Yung 95% ng work, ayan, nasa desk ako, nag-work, nag-excel, chine-check yung mga libro ng clients, and nakikita and meeting sa kanila. So, at some point, medyo, syempre dahil napapagod ka, mananawa ka eh. And at that point, naisip ko, is there more to life than this? And I was actually looking for more. I wanted to define success, kung ito ba siya, or there's more to it. Kasi syempre, as a person na lumaki sa hirap, walang magandang, hindi naman walang maganda. I mean, yung background namin is hindi siya well-off na family. Kung nilalang ni Sir Nelson yung tatay ng sundalo, ayoko na lang magsalita. Pero medyo mayaman na yun sa amin. So kami yung super as in elementary, high school, college, lahat yon gapang. Lahat yon pinanghihingi sa mga mag-anak. Lahat yon talagang dinidiskarte. As in, bago ka makakuha ng pambili ng project, matinding iyakan yun. Kasi na yung means namin sobrang. So, as a young kid na may ganung status sa buhay, syempre ang gusto mo yumaman. And nung nandun ako sa Deloitte, I'm a manager at that time, I'm earning around 30,000-40,000 a month. If I do the math, since I'm an accountant, masasabi ko din na hindi ka yayaman in that field. Hindi ako yayaman sa corporate. So I tried to read some books as I try to find more. Sabi ko, hindi enough. Kulang na siya eh. Although enough siya na mapakain kami ng 3 times a day, masuportahan yung family ko and all, makapag-rent, makakain ng medyo masasarap, makakain sa labas. Kaya lang kulang eh. So at that time, we're still renting. 26 years of renting, paiba-iba ng address. Most of those, hindi magagandang kwento. Mga walang sariling CR, sobrang liit. Kaya ang lalaki namin. So my desire to really have more ignites. And I try to find ways on how to level up the game. So may nabasa ako na book. This one is given to me by Miss Reina nung client nila ako. So naging client, stranger sila sa akin. They were appointed as my advisor at the time. Nag-group discussion sila sa company na hindi ko alam kung paano nangyari kasi bawal mag-discuss yung Sun Life sa company namin because we are the auditor of Sun Life. So parang conflict of interest siya in a sense. But I don't know how it happened. So they were able to present. And si Miss Rain tsaka si Sir Jeff yung na-assign sa akin as an advisor. Nung kina-client nila ako, sabi ko, wag na nila akong bentahan. Busy kasi ako, so nagmamadali ako. And also, nakuha na kasi nila ako dun sa group financial presentation. So nagbigay na ako ng budget, tapos nagkwentuhan na lang kami and then we close the sale. Tapos right after we close the deal, nung patapos na kami, binigay sa akin ni Miss Rain yung libro na 8 Secrets of Truly Rich. Hindi ko lang binasa agad, siguro mga after 6 months or after a year ko siya binasa. Nung yun nga, naghahanap na ako ng ways on how to earn more, to be more. Nung binasa ko yan, sobrang nipis niyan, malaki yung font, ang ganda ng content. So nabasa ko siya in one sitting. So dahil ako mahilig magbasa ng libro, sobrang swak siya sa akin. So if you haven't read it, I really suggest you read it na. Tapos, 8 Secrets, di ba? Hindi ko na matandaan yung 7 actually. Pero yung isa, I remembered vividly na ang tinantosan ko lang dyan, shock, sabi ni Bo, I have to learn how to sell. So if you're an accountant in an auditing firm, CPA, na sinabi nung college sa'yo, for you to be rich, kailangan daw mag-CPA ka lang. Pero balang daw may bayad na. So it's a scam. Hindi po yung totoo. So sabi ko, shucks, kailangan ko rin pala matutong mag-sell. And it makes logical sense kasi nga kung iisipin mo, hindi mo makukuha yung biggest reward just by staying to be employed. Because your bosses are sellers. They get clients. And as the one getting the clients, they earn more than you do. Kasi hindi ka nila i-hire, paying you a specific amount if wala silang makukuha client that will sustain you. And for sure, yung nakukuha nilang client pays more. So, I'm eager, nung nabasa ko to, na matuto na magbenta. I tried searching on ways on how to do selling. Nag-try ako mag-join ng mga MLMs kasi yun yung uso at that time. Pero walang nagiging masyadong success. Because hindi na nga ako seller, tapos hindi pa ako naniniwala dun sa product nila. And then I remember, yun nga, sila Sir Jeff at saka si Miss Rain. So I contacted them. So sabi ko, I wanted to do what they do. And attended series of LBFs like this also. So sabi ni Bo Sanchez, be wealthy because when you are, you can be a blessing to the people around you. And itong text na to, fired the desire within me to really strive to be successful, to be rich, para kumita ng mas malaki. So, pero nung nag-start ako kay Sun Life, meron lang akong 3 reason. So, yung number 1 nga doon is I wanted to learn how to sell. Yun talaga yung number 1. Sabi ko, if I'm going to enter into a different platform than my current field, my number 1 goal is just to learn how to sell. Para lang mapagbigyan ko yung sinabi ni Bo. Pero hindi ko iniisip na si Sun Life yung magiging mainstream platform. Kumbaga sa akin, stepping stone siya. Gusto ko lang matutunan kung paano magbenta and then I'll look for another business to do things. Number two, as a young millennial, medyo gusto namin matutunan yung mga investments. So, kahit na na-accounting yung field ko, hindi naman yan yung forte namin. Hindi yan yung tinitignan namin. It's more of pang-finance major kasi. Pero gusto ko matutunan how stock market works, what are the different kinds of investment, etc., etc. And then lastly, I just wanted to learn a little extra. So, syempre, kung mag-i-stint ka na lang din, gusto ko kumita na ako. And since meron naman akong regular job, kahit maliit lang okay na sa akin. At least may free trainings naman ako within the two. Kasi kung hindi ako nag-standard, I have to get degrees for that and I have to pay for it. So it's a bonus na sa akin na kumita. Pero syempre, yung share ko, dahil nga success story siya, surprisingly, the career, the stint in Sign Life has given me more. More than, I think, what I deserve, more than what I asked for. So, yeah. So, yung first is learning how to sell. So, sabi ko nga, binigyan niya ako ng mas mataas pa dun sa hinihingi ko. I did not only learn the art of selling, I learned so many things along the way. Katulad ng, it was able to strengthen my mindset, create a good and wider perspective over things. If you are with, sandali lang sawayin ko lang itong mga bata sa likod ko. So, yan. Sorry. So, yun. Sabi ko nga, balik ako. Yan, Haggard. Okay pa ba kayo? Wala na yata akong kausap. Hindi ko kasi nakikita yung mukha niyo. Ano ba kayo?
Yes, we're good.
Okay. So, sabi ko nga, in my stint in Sun Life, yung 3 things na yon, I was able to get a bit more. Excessively more. So, yung number 1, I did not learn only how to sell. I was able to gain a more perspective over things, wider perspective over things, good mindset, and I became emotionally strong as well. Why? Kasi sa Sun Life, maraming trainings. And normally, it focuses on building you as a person. So, in building you, they believe that if they will able to mold you as a good individual, later on, you'll be able to contribute sa company. Unlike in the corporate, they focus on the corporate itself. You are a byproduct. So, in Sun Life, it's so amazing because you're not the byproduct. You are the product. And they believe that if they hone you, make you the best person you can be, then you can contribute to the company. So, ganun yung normal talks na meron sa Sun Life. So, sobrang nakaka-amaze. Kaya, imposible na hindi ka magiging mentally and emotionally tough. So, yung sales, ganun pa rin cycle niya. Kaya pala, sobrang daming magagaling na salesperson. Grabe din kasi yung whirlwind na pinagdadaanan nila. I also learned the value of teamwork. I learned the value of network. You cannot do it alone. You need a team that will guide you. So, lastly, inevitably, you will see good things in people. So, in summary, sa sales, number 1 is you will definitely be out of your comfort zone. Because one way or the other, there will be dilemma and you will solve and conquer it. And this will require continuously breaking your comfort zone. So, as in, pagka feeling mo magaling ka na, biglang may darating na barrier. I-breakthrough mo yon. Tapos magiging new normal mo siya. Tapos dadating na naman na dilemma. Tapos i-breakthrough mo yon. So corporate normally hindi ganun yung nangyayari. Feeling mo ikaw yung nagsosolve ng problem, feeling mo yung mga bosses wala silang ginagawa, pero doon ka nagkamali. Kasi yung nasa iyo, byproduct na eh. Sila yung naghahanap ng client, sila yung tumitingin kung magkano yung cash flow, sila yung tumitingin kung kaya pa ba ng business and all. Therefore, the greatest sacrifices actually nandun pa rin sa mga boss. Sila yung nag-iisip kung paano lalaki yung business, paano mag-expand, paano dadami yung client, paano may improve yung internal systems and all. Dito, ikaw yung gagawa nun because you are the business owner. You are the business. Number 2, you will learn to collaborate. You will know that to be successful, you have to be part of an ecosystem. And there is no one-man ecosystem. Kaya nga pag nasa sales ka, nakakabait pala talaga. Hindi dahil plastic ka, pero dahil may isip mo na every individual is actually connected at some point. Connected siya in a sense na one person could give you the greatest deal. Pwedeng yung janitor, di ba? Pinakisamahan mo. Tapos, sobrang friend pala siya ng president ni Reporta. Mga ganon. So, dito, everyone is actually pantay-pantay sila. Kaya, bumabait ka din. So, yung next is, you're going to expand. You have to keep abreast of the changes, updates, modernization, and improvement. There is a constant learn-unlearn cycle. Your knowledge is never enough, and thus you will grow wanting to get to know more and be better and be better. So, pag nasa sales ka, laging ganun. Palaging may bago. Katulad ngayon, ECQ. So, some of the superstar rockstars sa Sun Life, they don't even know how to use iPads. Pero they have to learn right now. And most of them are adapting because they have to. So, if you're the business owner, you have to always keep abreast. So, as a person, nag-grow ka din talaga na nag-grow. So yun nga, ang sabi ko, I'm so lucky to be part of a family, of a company that focuses more on the you rather on the we. Because they know that if they make you the best version of yourself, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, you can contribute to the we. So, yun yung pinaka-favorite ko na part. Sabi nga ni Sir Nelson, it's not going to be easy. Kasi wala namang business na sobrang easy. So, we Filipinos normally look for an opportunity na madali. And sabi ni Michael Jordan, wala dun yung growth, wala dun yung success. Kasi kung madali yan, lahat ng tao kaya yan. At kung lahat ng tao kaya yan, walang breakthrough doon. Wala kang makuhang success doon. So, dapat ang hanapin mo, yung something na natatakot ka gawin. Yung feeling mo hindi mo kaya. Because when you were able to do it, ay grabe. Sobrang saya mo. Feeling mo, ay, ang galing ko pala. And if you set your mind to succeed, every process, even if it is painful, it's going to be a fun cycle. So, katulad sa akin, never akong, hindi ko natandaan na nagsabi ako na nahihirapan ako sa Sun Life. I just always say na, wala, masaya siya. Kasi, makikipag-usap ka lang sa tao, tuturuan mo sila about their finances. If they get a product, that's it. Boom. You have your commission, you were able to help the person. Diba? Masaya ka. So, lahat nung kailangan i-learn the process, lahat nung painful seasons, lahat nung mga kaibigan mo na bigla kang inawasan and all, it's part of the process. I laugh most of the time, tinatawa ako, tignan mo tong friend ko, biglang hindi na lang nag-message and all. So, it's all part of the process and I'm having fun doing it. So, yun yung first reason ko kung bakit ako nag-join kay Sun Life. So, I don't know, I'm sure most of you here have their own reasons. So, I hope kung ano man yung reason mo, makuha mo siya kay Sun Life. But for you to get that, you have to inform your managers also. Kasi nga 'di ba, sabi namin yung mission statement ng branch namin is nurture dreams, transform life. So we are really into dreams. So my next reason kung bakit ko gustong sumali kay Sun Life is I just wanted to learn how to invest. And guys, sobra naman din yung binibigay ni Sun Life para matuto ka mag-invest. They invited incredible speakers sa branch, sa team, sa Sun Life wide. Ewan ko na lang pag hindi ka pa natuto. Kaya grabe, sobrang free learning kasi outside you have to pay for these people. And these are in the names of Jong Merida. So sobrang galing na wealth planner. Rex Mendoza, may-ari ng Rampber. So I don't know if you know Marvin Hermo. So siya yung sa Stock Smarts. Si, ano ba to? Randall Chongson. So finance guy. Siyempre si ba to? Francis Kong. So silang lahat combined into one Francis Kong yun. Siyempre si Coach Res, yan naman for more of personal development. So yung mga hinihingi ko, sobrang swak din ng binigay ni Sunlight. As in, I was not just able to learn the logic of investment, I was able to acquire the habit. Kaya nga I myself is an investor too. At believe it or not, nag-trade na ako. I never imagined myself trading stocks on my own. So ngayon, dahil alam ko na down yung market, so I just tried. And I put some money on the stocks. Every day, medyo tinitignan ko siya. Exciting din pala. So long as you know the basics, you can do it yourself. So ako, naglagay ng different types of investments. I also have a brick and mortar type of business. So meron kaming parang comedy bar na sinet up. Nag-i-invest sa stocks. Was able to fund for the office kasi nag-public practice din ako. So, sobrang amazing. Kasi yung mga mindset din ng mga tao, halos lahat sila investors mindset. So, you will not only learn how to invest, you will be an investor too. So, sobrang galing. So, yung third and final reason, I don't know if you're learning anything, pero yun, if yes, can you give a thumbs up man lang? Kasi hindi ko kayo nakikita eh. So yan.
Definitely.
Nawala naman si wait lang. Nawala ba yung screen?
Now we can still see the screen.
Okay, sa akin siya nawala. Hintayin ko lang. So yung third reason ko, nag-load siya. Kita nyo pa? Bumalik na eh.
Yes po.
Nice, thanks.
Oh, yeah, we can see
Yung
it.
third reason ko kung bakit ko gustong mag-join kay Sunlight is to learn a little extra. Of course, if I'm the one sharing here, you know I did not just earn a little extra, right? Kasi kung little extra, hindi nila i-invite. Pero, first few stints of my career in Sunlight, so the first year and all, alam din nga nila Miss Wayne kasi sila yung manager ko, sila yung taga-pukpok sa akin eh. I'm not earning so much, pero I'm earning just enough for me to, kumbaga, have extra in my pocket. So yung sahod ko kasi before sa firm, sakto yun sa gastos namin sa bahay. As in sakto. Bawal makulangan, bawal ako maliit kasi kulang na. So yung kinikita ko sa Sun Life, ano siya, for myself. Para may mabili akong damit, makakain man sa labas and all. Kumikita ako ng around 20,000 per month kay Sun Life. May mga times na kumikita din ako ng 30. So 15 kasi yung threshold ko, 15,000. So pag kumita ako ng 15,000 before, okay na, tama na. Pero little by little, if you are an entrepreneur, you'll do the math. I'm earning 20,000 regularly na per month at that time. I'm spending 1 hour, 2 hours a day. Minsan hindi pa yun consistent Kasi syempre may mga weeks na hindi ka magsa-sunlight. So, nung kinareer ko na siya, it was able to fund for my dream. Ang dami namang wait lang So yan, it actually funded for my dream. So kahit na sobrang short stint lang siya, in a year's time, ito yung mga na-accomplish natin. So, ito yung gumagawa kami ng parang dream board before. Uso yan, pag birthday mo, papagawin ka ng dream board. Kasi nga, nurture dreams, transform lives, di ba? So yan, yung mga dreams ko, number 1 doon yung bahay. Kasi nga, nag-rent lang kami. I wanted to send my kid into a good school, makabuo ng team sa Sun Life, makapag-public practice. So true enough, in just 1 year, so it's 2017 kasi ako nag-resign sa firm. 2018, nagawa ko siya lahat. Ayan. So yan, napag-aral ko yung baby ko, na-enroll ko siya sa magandang school. Na yung tuition niya, siguro kahit i-add mo lahat ng baon ko, tuition ko, mula elementary hanggang college, mas mahal pa yung tuition niya ng isang sem.
Grabe.
So yun. So sabi ko nga, grabe pala, mahal pala. Pero thing is, of course, we wanted to provide better opportunities for the next generation. I don't have anything against with public school. Laking public school ako eh. Pero ang hugot ko dun is, there's really more opportunities for those that graduated in a good school because of the network itself, mindset of the people around you. And normally, hindi mo yun makukuha sa public school. Kaya yun yung pinakahugot ko para isensya sa good school. Of course, I was able to create my team in accounting. Nagtutok din ako sa PICPA. So, if may mga accountants dyan. So, I have more time to do what I'm passionate about. And passion ko is still accounting. I have my firm. And I still do good in Sunlight. Because I know it's a good business also. I have a team. So, we were awarded as Field Management Excellence Awardee on our 0th year, and I couldn't ask for more. Most of them are CPAs too, may engineers dyan, tapos merong mga entrepreneurs na din. So mga bata kami, pero itong maganda dito, 40 years old na yan, di lang halata. May formalin ata yan sa bahay. Pero yan, mostly millennials kami. Kaya nga, sana ganyan yung tsura pag 40. Tapos, I was able to buy my car. Wala akong magandang photo. Hinanap ko lang yung kanina. So, it's actually a utility used for daily consumption. Hindi ko hugot yung car eh. Pero nung meron ka na, kailangan pala siya, no? As in, tagtag yan. Sobrang gamit na gamit. So, unlike for other people na talagang dream nila yung car, sa akin basic lang basta may pang-transport. Pero ngayon, pag meron ka na, isipin mo na, parang mas maganda mag-upgrade din. Siguro sa susunod. Pero for now, dahil investor mindset tayo, tatagtagin natin yan hanggang 5 years. So yan, I was able to buy my own car, comfort of transport is there, sobrang amazing. And if I were in the corporate, I know I wouldn't be able to afford that. Kasi yung amortization pa lang yan, half na ng salary. Eh yung maintenance pa, yung gas pa. Tapos ito yung pinaka-biggest achievement ko. So yan, di ba ang pangarap ko is magkaroon kami ng sariling bahay. I was able to build a 4-story house. First floor is for my father, second floor yung sa akin, sa third floor, 2 pinto yan sa mama ko tsaka sa ate ko. Tapos yung 4th floor for my office. So, grabe. Diyan ako sobrang kinikilabutan. Because I was able to build that. And guys, it's not loan, it's cash. So, wala yung utang. Kahit yung car, wala din siyang utang. So, yun. Sobrang saya. Because I was just actually just asking for a little bit. And I was blessed with so much. And I hope once you decided to be a financial advisor, you're able to see their success too. And last message is, if you think you're already okay by yourself, just one request, go beyond yourself. Because it's not everything is just about you. It's about the people around, the people you can touch, the people you can share your greatness with. Expand yourself. Because when you do, if you choose to be better, success will follow. Yung kaibigan mo, yung close friend mo, yung kapitbahay mo, yung family mo, di ba? Like for example, ngayon, yung mga nag-invite sa inyo, kanina may nagbanggit si Jen kasi sobrang galing niya and all. Dahil ginalingan niya, she was able to inspire other people around her. And if she were able to inspire, there is a big chance na yung na-inspire niya na yun, gagahin yung ginawa niya. And will choose to be better too. will choose to be successful too. So imagine one act of deliberate intention to be more affects the entire circle. Other people around you would choose to improve too. So I hope you choose to improve yourself. You owe it to the world, you owe it to your friends, you owe it to your family, and most especially, you owe it to yourself. Thank you po.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you
Tina.
po. Po.
Grabe, no?
Miss Tina, can I ask a question?
Tina,
Sure.
may Q&A.
Sorry.
Go.
Was there in any was there in any part or any time in your journey with Sun Life that you felt or believed like it's an advantage in some way for CPA because you're good with numbers or anything like that? Just curious.
Walang ganong wala.
When I was
Kasi
because I'm really good with numbers. So,
hindi yan totoo. Charot. Yes. Normal conception is that yun nga, pag-account.
Kung mag-alala, nandito naman ako. Tutulungan kita.
So, magaling naman ako sa numbers talaga. Pero, I did not take it as an advantage at the time. Kasi, hindi ko naisip na ang kinikater namin is financial services nung nag-umpisa. Ang iniisip ko, selling business pa rin siya. So, nananaig yung sa akin na hindi ako marunong mag-sell.
Makes sense.
I've never been a seller.
Okay.
So, andun yung focus. Of course, eventually, magiging ano mo siya, kung saan ka man galing, even nurses, IT, lahat yan, kung saan kayo galing, magiging edge siya over other financial advisors. Kasi normally, yun din yung magiging circle of clients mo na. Tapos dun ka pero yung first ko, hindi ko siya nakisip na advantage. Most especially because I see Sun Life before as a selling career. More than a business giving financial advice.
Okay. Thank you.
Other questions?
Sige po.
Ang fresh naman ng SM ko. Hindi ko kasi kayo nakikita na naka-share screen eh.
Good morning. Ang galing-galing mo, Tina.
Good morning. Totoo ba yan? And distractions eh, pasensya na kayo ah. Ganun talaga pag work from home. Other questions, guys? Wala na.
Tina, paano mo minamanage yung oras mo before no part-timer ka tapos you were still working with corporate? Paano mo siya minanage yung oras mo?
Crucial yung role ng manager. Kasi mas madalas dahil nag-work ka, honest feedback, tapos gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, mapababad ka dun eh. Mabababad ka doon in a sense, most of your time doon talaga mapupunta. Pero syempre dahil meron kang manager, alam mong part ka ng team, normally i-remind ka nila, Tina, you have to give time to Sun Life, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos minsan kapag maganda na yung business, kunyari, marami ka na close, di ba? So, by ignite, ay, ang dami ko na close, dami kong pera, charot. So parang tuloy-tuloy yung stint na gano'n. Mamamanage mo siya every day, magsiset ka ng 2-3 hours a day para sa Sun Life business. Pero there will come a time na yung ang tawag ko doon, tinabangan. Kumbaga parang sa lahat ng message mo, nag-know sila. Tapos since employed ka, titigil ka eh. Ang gagawin mo, mag-focus ka na lang ulit din sa work mo kasi sabi mo, ay, ang hirap pala nito. So, sa time management, really is your leaders. Kasi babalik ka nila eh. I-remind ka nila, it's still your job. You choose to have 2 jobs and therefore you have to really manage your time to incorporate Sun Life along the way. Because sabi ko nga before, yung learn a little extra, yung learning how to sell, yung learning investment. In my first year sa Sun Life, hindi ko natutunan lahat yun. Wala akong nakuha doon. Just because I really don't have time to learn. I don't have time to integrate myself sa Sun Life. And wala akong time para sobrang mag-client. Miss Tina, question po, direct employee po kayo sa Sunlight or belong po kayo sa third party ni Sunlight? Guys, ano tayo? Para tayong broker. So we are a franchisee ni Sunlight. We are under employee. They pay us professional fees in doing. So hindi tayo part ng payroll nila. Part tayo ng professional fee expenses nila. So we are like getting the franchise of Sun Life to sell products, but we are third party. Very different po ang benefits niyo po sa kanila. Sa employees, oo, different. Kasi hindi tayo sahuran eh. Hindi tayo 15-30 nakaka-receive ng specific amount. Wala rin tayo, pero ang maganda with Sun Life, even if third party tayo, they extend group life insurance to us. They extend provident plan for us. They have retirement benefits for us. They also give, ang tawag doon? HMO. Pwede tayo ma-affiliate to an HMO, we can apply. So they extend those benefits. Yung mga loan programs nila extended din to us. Ang hindi lang extended sa atin yung 15-30 na salary actually. Kasi nga, we earn by commission. Okay. Other questions, guys? So wala na.
Ako na lang.
Sige.
How do you manage rejections?
How do you manage rejections? I don't know. I don't manage them. I just take them in. So parang rejection kasi is part of growing it. It's part of the process. And at some point, you just have to take it in. Kasi nga, on those rejections, you will grow. Sabi nga nila, wala namang nag-grow sa positive feedback eh. Sa mga negative na nangyayari. Kung nare-reject ka, number one question mo is it really about you? Minsan kasi sa akin, nilalagay ko yung sarili ko sa ng other person na diniskasan ko. Most of the time, at some point it's about you, but most of the time it's really not about you. So the rejection just happened because it has to happen. Imagine yourself being the sales lady sa mall. 'Di ba sila, grabe sila. Good morning, ma'am. Ano pong gusto nyo? Ito po, maganda po to, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos ikaw, since hindi naman yung intention mo bumili nung, kunyari, payong at that time, di ba lalagpasan mo si ate? Grabe ka. Sobrang saya niya. Grabe yung deliberate effort niya to really reach out to you para mabenta yung product niya. Pero, on your end, hindi ko yung gusto eh. So, lalagpasan ko siya. Is it about ate? May mali ba sa kanya? Pwedeng wala, di ba? Pwedeng yung taong kausap niya hindi lang ready to take in the product, the discussion, the enthusiasm and all. So, yun, along the way you'd meet rejection. My advice is just take it in and then don't take it personally. But of course, with every experience, learn from it. Ask yourself the reason why, what can I do better next time? How can I improve? And then, yun, just keep on going.
Yeah. Tina, last na. Para at least on a positive note. Last year, magkano kinita mo total 1 year sa Sunlight? Total na lang.
Or magkano yung bahay na for ano?
Hindi kami mangungutang, promise.
Approximately yung bahay. Yung car is 1M. Yung kinita ko sa Sunlight last year, so nag-MBRT ako. Siguro close to 2M yung kinita ko kay Sunlight last year. Tapos yung kinita ko sa firm, ganun din. Close to 2. So, hindi katulad ng mga bricks and mortar businesses, Sir Nelson, na hindi masyado kumikita. Charot! Sa mga 2 to 3M din. So, halos pantay. Yung pinita. Pero yun, hindi ko siya magagawa kung hindi ako nagsanla.
Yeah. Tapos siguro yung iba gusto malaman, magkano kinita ni Sir Nelson? O, si Tina, makakasagot yan, accountant namin yan. Magkano last year?
Ayoko na i-share. Kasi sasabihin nila hindi totoo. Gusto niyo pakita ko yung payslip, charot.
Pakishare
Total na lang, 1 year.
Client relationship. Siguro kinita nila Sir Nelson as a couple, mga nasa 30 million. 30.
That's a lot of zeros.
Yes. Sana all.
Yeah.
May question po ako. Before sa question, may thoughts lang ako na gusto i-share. Nakaka-inspire yung mga figures and all. Pero ako, kasi hindi ako seller. And for the longest time, nasa corporate world ako. Pero I don't know kung bakit parang nagtitinggal, na-inspire ako to continue. First, I really want to start na i-insure ko yung family ko if I'm able, and I hope it's sooner rather than later. And then at the same time, I just want to talk to my friends para ma-insure din sila kasi I want them to, kasi yung mga basta itong nangyari ngayon is parang for me is an eye-opener siya na we really need to plan ahead and bigger plans, not just plan until 2030, basta bigger than we can imagine. So ang nasa isip ko talaga ngayon is to really to inspire others na parang maging eye-opener din sa kanila tong nangyari. So ang nasa isip ko is I want to do Sun Life, and at the same time, I still am not ready to let go of the corporate world. My question is, paano po yung, what you call this? Kasi ang network ko is more on nasa ibang bansa yung mga friends ko. And then if for example, if it's God willing na we can go abroad ulit, how does it work po if I will be able to inspire my friends to help them out, prepare for a bigger future?
So, marami akong nakuha doon. I actually can relate to you. Yung number one, ano yung gagawin ko? I was never a seller. Tapos, I'm looking into sales right now. Ano yung, paano siya nangyari? Paano siya ginawa? So, sa akin, sabi ko nga, before I started Sun Life, I tried different multi-level marketing. Nagbibenta sila ng sabon, ng supplements. Hindi ko siya kaya ibenta. Hindi na nga ako seller, tapos di pa ako naniniwala dun sa product. Tapos guys, sa personal hindi ako makinis. Maganda lang yung filter nito. So, sabi ko, this is not something we can really represent. So, ang hirap. So, sabi ko, number one, if you wanted to go to sales and you're not a seller, find a product that you really believe in na bentang-benta din sa'yo. Kasi kapag bentang-benta yun sa'yo, walang reason para hindi mo siya ma-share. Sa akin, bentang-benta sa akin yung insurance. Bentang-benta sa akin yung risk planning. Bentang-benta sa akin yung savings. Kasi sabi ko, kung meron kami yan before, hindi kami sobrang hirap eh. So, ganon. So, number one, you have to be really in love with the product. So, last year, actually, nag-launch si Sun Life ng Fit and Well. So, health product yun. As in, sobra die-hard fan ako nun. Kaya sabi ko, kahit nakapikit ako, kahit hindi ako seller, kaya kong ibenta yan. Kaya kong i-share sa'yo yung good benefits niya. Kasi kung kayo nga, meron kayong, kunyari foodie kayo, yan sila Miss Rain, mahilig yan sa pagkain. Kung makapagkwento yan ng pagkain, akala mo talaga. Meron ba yung, ano ba yun?
Uy, grabe siya.
Meron silang incentive yung sa, yung tuna. So, ang description ni Sir Jeff doon, grabe Beshi, feeling ko magugustuhan mo talaga to. Grabe, sobrang sarap. It melts in your mouth. Sabi ng gano'n. So, ano mo yun? Normally, ganun eh. You don't have to be super seller at the start, but you have to really believe on the product, on the advocacy that we have. Because when you do, it's really easy. Just tell them, ang grabe, ang ganda nito. Ito yung investment, ito yung features, ganito shop, ganito mag-save, etc. etc. Number 2 question mo is, paano yung mga friends mo abroad? So, sa amin, as an ad auditor, normal namin na stint is from Deloitte, mag-abroad kami. So, lahat ng friends ko, marami akong clients na nasa abroad. Kasi ganun yung normal stint. Dahil nga number 1 kami globally, sobrang mabango yung resume namin abroad. So meron kami nasa Malta, Guernsey, Jersey, lahat ng mga countries na hindi mo alam na nag-exist pala. Meron kami nun. As well as Australia, US, ganyan. So ang ginagawa ko sa kanila, dahil alam ko kung kailan sila normally umuwi. Umuwi sila summer at saka December. Dinidiscussan ko na yun online. So, kasi kailangan nila nandito sa Pilipinas. And I, for one, has been in the crossroad kung mag-abroad ba ako or hindi. So, alam nila madam yan. Bago ko mag full-time ng Sun Life, may mga offer tayo ng US tsaka ng Australia. Yun yung, parang masaya din doon. So, nung namili ako, I just choose yung Philippines because I have the capability to be an entrepreneur here. And if you were able to see the beauty being an entrepreneur, hindi mo nagugustuhin na maging employee kahit sa bansa. So, gugustuhin mo na pumunta sa bansa na yun para magbakasyon, hindi para maging employee. So, sa akin ang pinakahugot ko, dahil hindi ako mahilig mag-travel, ang hugot ko lang, gusto kong pumunta ng Australia, gusto kong pumunta ng US kasi gusto kong i-visit yung friends ko. I just wanted to get a little feel kung ano yung ginagawa nila doon. And nakukuha ko yung kay Sunlight. So last year, nag-Australia, nakitira ako doon sa mga friends ko na nag-work doon. Pwede din pumunta ng Dubai, pwede pumunta ng US. Halos kahit saan country, meron kaming representative. So parang sa akin, right now, sobrang blessed ako na sabi ko, I get to still experience being there. But I would not experience being an employee there. Kasi medyo mahirap. May mga countries na racist, hindi natin maano. Pero yun, so ang strategy mo is, anon mo na sila, ipaplant mo na. Normally yun, pag umuwi yun dito sa Pilipinas, ako yung unang minimit. Bakit? Kasi kapag umuwi na yun sa kanila, laubos na yung pera nila. So kailangan, ang target, pag uwi nila, ma-meet nila ako. Minsan sinusundo ko sila sa airport. Para diretso sign. Tapos pasa, sige, uwi na kayo. Ganon. Kasi may mga instances, kapag inimit nila ako bago sila umalis, wala na silang pera to eh. Kawawa naman. Naubos na ng mga kamag-anak. Alam nyo naman, yung culture natin normally sa
Yeah.
And it's really important sa mga nag-abroad na makapag-save sila. Sobrang. Lalo na kung wala silang balak mag-migrate at babalik sila ng Pilipinas, wala silang masyadong career dito eh. Kasi pinorgo nila yon once they choose abroad. Diba, normally yung mga companies, mahilig sila hierarchy. Kung hindi ka dito nagstay, minsan yung hierarchy na yun nawawala. And kung babalik sila later on sa Pilipinas, normally yung career nawawala. So magiging business owner sila dito and really important na meron silang say. How to start? Ano mga just short background? So may nagtanong, private, okay na po ba yon, madam?
Ay, thank you po. Sorry po. Follow up lang po. What if si client, or ano bang tawag dyan? Si client na, no? Si client is naging, so the time na nag-sign siya, Philippine citizen pa siya. And then, nag-Canadian citizen na siya. Will that affect yung plan na kinuha niya?
Walang effect. So, ang pinaka-rule lang, mag-sign sila dito. So, minsan, kunyari, di ba kinuwento ko, minsan, mamimit ko sila bago sila umalis. Basta mapasign ko sila dito, kahit magbayad sila nung nasa abroad na. Okay lang yun. Tapos, yung number 2, kahit magpalit sila ng citizenship and all. Kasi kahit naman Canadian, Indian, may insure naman natin eh. Basta nagpirma sila sa Pilipinas. Kasi yung jurisdiction ng license natin, Philippines lang.
So, since this time, di ba, hindi na required yung wet signature, hindi ba siya applicable moving forward? Okay.
Applicable yung hindi, most likely magiging applicable pa rin yung not requiring wet signature. Pero kasi may attestation doon na nandito ka sa Pilipinas nung nag-I agree ka. Kailangan.
Understood. Thank you po.
Okay. Tapos meron pa dito isa, how to start as a financial advisor. Ano po dapat pagdaanan, just a short background po. Yung how to start, you're going to have an online training. You're going to have to pass an exam. Tapos may mga series of trainings na i-require and details and requirements and all. So yung normal lang, para kang nag-onboarding sa company. May ganun din sa Sun Life. Pero ang pinaka-crucial doon, yung maipasa mo yung insurance commission exam. Kasi may lisensya po tayo as a financial advisor. Hanggat di mo yung napapasa, walang mangyayari. So that's how technically you're going to start. Tapos, to be part of the team, you should be able to at least meet people na, kanyari ngayon, meron kayong intention, pwede na kayong magkausap ng mga friends nyo, mag-trial run na kayo. Tapos, pwede nyo na ding i-meet yung mga UMs nyo, mag-trial, na rin kayo, trial discussions, paano ginagawa yung sa Sun Life and all. Kasi, first, ang kailangan mo i-take in, ano yung mga products na meron tayo. Yun yung mga boring stuffs. But you have to learn it because ito yung nire-represent natin. Pero yung number one na advice ko from you guys is for you to really check the good benefits of having an insurance, having savings, and having health plan. Tapos, I advise, dapat may plan din kayo. Imagine yourself recommending something to someone. Tapos pag tinanong ka, meron ka niyan? Hindi, wala nga eh. Pagka kumuha na lang din ako. Parang na-convince kayo. Parang gano'n. So yun siya. Miss Tina, how did you negotiate your crush and Carson to stay with Sunlight? Huh? Stay with Sunlight? Normally kasi, di ba what we do, we discuss financial planning. So tinuturuan namin sila kung paano, how to save, how to invest, what are their options, and what are their goals, how to get into that goals. Tapos, gagawa kami ng parang program, parang financial plan, kung paano natin ma-achieve yung goals mo na yun. Normally, what Sun Life can caters are for long-term goals. So, kaya very important na yung initial discussion mo sa kanya, may buy-in talaga si client. Kasi kung hindi, i-explain mo rin na long-term siya. So, you don't encourage client to stay. They just normally stay off the course because it's the plan. Ayun yung plano eh. Yun yung sagot dun sa kung paano mo ma-reach yung goal mo. Of course, syempre, you take care of the relationship. You don't just sell for the purpose of selling. Hindi po tayo nagtitinda ng damit, hindi po tayo nagtitinda ng pagkain ng tuyo, na pagtapos mo i-deliver, tapos na. So normally, we stay sa lives ng clients natin for life. Yun yung advocacy ni Sun Life, advisors for life. And guys, sobrang amazing. If you started young in this career, sila, kasi hindi na sila, not so young sila nag-start. So I started like 22, 23. Makikita mo yung journey ng client mo, guys. Kasi yung mga una kong client, staff yun eh. Tapos na-promote, naging manager, tapos nagka-asawa, nagka-anak. As in, ang amazing mong cycle. Kasi mas susubaybayan mo siya. And syempre, nandun pa lang ako sa stage na, ay, nagka-anak na, iba na naman yung need. So, sobra part ka, magiging ninang ka. Sana hindi naman nila ako i-invite sa ninang sa kasal kasi sila madam ninang sila sa kasal. Ako sa mga anak lang. Ganon. So, yun. You'd stay as part of the life of your clients for long. If you stay in Sun Life for long. Ang question is, kung mag-i-stay ka sa Sun Life, yung client nag-i-stay eh. Yung advisor minsan hindi. Ayun siya. Other questions. Yung kung bakit hindi nag-stay yung Sun Life agents minsan sa Sun Life, it's not because ayaw na nila. Si Sun Life kasi has high standards. We have validation. So if you don't hit the metrics, they will let you go. So may ganun siya.
Sige, thank you. The rest siguro, all the other detailed question, you can actually ask your UMs later on during your one-on-one with them. Thank you very much, Tina. You did a good job. As usual, as always, palakpakan natin yung beshi ng bayan, si Tina.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So, can I proceed? Last 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes about Sun Life na tayo. So, let me proceed with this. Thank you. So, Tina, naka-unshare ka na ba?
Balik ko yung hosting sa'yo.
Bigyan mo sa akin.
Okay. Ayan, host ka na.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sige. So, buksan ko lang yung presentation ko, then, so I can, sana yun? Ayun. Share the screen. Okay. So, we're down to the last presentation. 15 minutes. Okay lang, guys? Kaya pa? Okay. So, let me introduce to you Sun Life, no? For most people, Sun Life, ang kilala nila sa Sun Life, si Papa Piolo. So, si Sun Life, di lang si Papa Piolo. Malakas ba yung boses ko? Okay lang? Okay, sige. So, who is Sun Life? The company has been around in Canada since 1865. But in the Philippines, it's been around since 1895. It's the oldest life insurance company and the first life insurance company in the Philippines. We're publicly traded in Toronto, in New York, and in the Philippine Stock Exchange. So these are the different Sun Life offices internationally. The head office being in Canada. Our regional office in Asia is in Hong Kong. Ito naman, transformation lang ng Sun Life logo over the years. Today, this year, we're celebrating 125 years in the Philippines. And i-discuss ko lang sa inyo very briefly itong structure ni Sun Life as an organization. So, under Sun Life of Canada, Philippines, is Sun Life Asset Management, Sun Life Financial Plans, Sun Life Grepa Financials, and Sun Life Financial Philippines Foundation. Now, sino sa inyo member ng SSS? Okay. In 2018, Sun Life received 1 billion pesos from SSS to manage as part of our funds, no? So if you're a member of SSS, ang pera natin partially nasa Sun Life, binamanage nila. So that's our retirement, by the way. And then, do you know Central Bank of the Philippines, diba? Central Bank of the Philippines is lahat ng empleyado niya, yung kanilang provident fund, guess na kanino? Sun Life. So kung SSS at mismo si Central Bank natitiwala sa Sun Life, bakit tayo hindi magtitiwala sa Sun Life? Itong Sun Life Financial Plans, hindi na siya operational. Pero they keep on servicing. Kasi nga, lahat ng pre-need companies ni Sun Life, tinigil na nila, pero yung mga old clients nila continue to be serviced. Sun Life Grepa, if you're familiar with Grepa Life, it's under the Yuchenko Group. Binili ni Sun Life, 49% niyan. So majority shareholder si Sun Life dito sa Sun Life Grepa now. Sun Life Financial Philippines Foundation is basically doing a lot of social work for the country. Every year they build 20 buildings for the public school sector of the Philippines. Number one of Sun Life in terms of total premiums, no, in sales sa buong Philippines. So anong ibig sabihin niyan? Pinakamaraming bumibili, pinakamalakas maibenta ang Sun Life policies. Sa buong Pilipinas yan. And in terms of our assets, ito 2015. But in 2018, 2019, we ended up with more than 80 billion pesos in assets being managed by Sun Life, which makes Sun Life the number one non-bank asset managers in the country right now. Ito na yung mga previous awards ni Sun Life. Number one tayo in terms of being the Employer of the Year, naging Life Insurance Company of the Year na tayo for Asia, Asia-wide. Number one tayo as an employer because ang ating mga advisors are happy with Sun Life. We have one of the highest advisor engagements in the industry right now. We have over 160 offices. The beauty about this is, di ba ang Philippines, we're scattered islands, no? Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. If you're in Luzon and you happen to have friends, family, clients in Cebu, in Bacolod, in Mindanao, in Bicol, in Baguio, they can be your clients as well. We can create opportunities for you Now, you can have a partner in those regions and then you share 50-50 because dito sa Sun Life, maniniwala kami na it's better to have 50% of something than 100% of nothing. So there's a lot of collaboration nationwide from among the different financial advisors in the different regions. Now, our mission is not just about selling, it's about customizing the needs of the client based on their life stage. Once you become an advisor, ituturo to sa inyo how to explain to the client the different stages of life and what the different needs are in terms of these stages. So, in terms of client satisfaction, mataas din ang client satisfaction rating ni Sun Life. Why? Two major reasons na napansin ko since I joined Sun Life. Number one, pinakamabilis mag-release ng claims si Sun Life. 1 hour. That's the record in the industry. 1 hour. The reason for that is mahigpit kasi si Sun Life pagdating sa underwriting. So they really do their due diligence. Unlike yung iba, ang bilis-bilis ng approval, pero they will not tell you, based on my experience, that they will only do the due diligence kapag ka may claim. Kaya yung claim, pinoprocess, matagal, buwan. So Sun Life, 1 hour. That's the record in the industry. Number two, based on my experience, kasi sa Sun Life, ang mga BUL natin, which is the pinakasikat na products ni Sun Life, the most popular, most companies, they would, in terms of client benefits upon claim, ang binibigay ng karamihan is only whichever is the highest. Halimbawa, may fund value and then guaranteed amount. Whichever is highest, yun ang ibibigay. Si Sun Life, both. Pareho. Kasi before we started getting our own insurance, nag-canvas din kami sa iba-ibang suppliers. And this is what we found out. Which is why clients of Sun Life are happy. Next, ito yung ating mga, well, we're one of the strongest brands in the Philippines. So that's why we need you to be part of this mission. And what do we do? Well, yan, we don't just sell, we give advice, we build relationships over a long-term relationships with clients. We offer solutions based on the actual needs, based on the actual goals, and budget of the client. So hindi lang to benta-benta. Itong mga different products ni Sun Life, ordinary life, variable life, mutual funds, eventually matututunan nyo yan kasi kasama yan sa ituturo sa inyo. Lahat to, mga investment tools, lahat yan matututunan ninyo. So what's in it for you? Place to work. If you go to our office in Makati, ang ganda ng office namin. It's very modern, very young ang vibe. Sayang, hindi ko nakuha yung picture. Pero it's very nice. You can go there anytime. We'll be opening by June 1. Pero, siyempre, limited lang yung pwedeng pumasok. Sales tools, professional development. What you learn here, you can apply sa sarili mo, personally, especially personal finance. And then, once you apply it sa sarili mo, then that's the time you can share it with other people around you. So you become a blessing talaga. Yung pagkuha ng lisensya ninyo, kami na bahala maglakad. We'll do all the legwork. All you need to do is to pay us. Kami na bahala mag-ayos-ayos because we have secretaries who do that for us. And Sun Life also has liaison officers who go to the Insurance Commission to take care of all those legworks. Advertising and promotion, bahala na si Papa Piolo, si Mateo, si Charo Santos, saka si Juday. Sila nang bahala dyan. Ito naman yung mga buildings lang ni Sun Life, no? So, ang mga sales tools natin dito, dapat may laptop kayo. Or even an iPad. Preferably an iPad. Kasi right now, we're all digital. Yung proposal, pag-generate ng mga presentation, yung mga pagpapapirma sa mga kliyente, sa iPad na siya ginagawa ngayon. Why iPad? Kasi si Sun Life decided globally iOS ang gagamiting operating system because of its security features. yung mga marketing collaterals, we'll give it for you. Marami yan, libre dito, mga PowerPoint slides, decks, no, videos, no, and a lot of things that you can use, no. Now, another thing is, online tayo ngayon. You'll have your own portal once you become an advisor. Anywhere, as long as you have internet, a laptop, or an iPad, you can start working. So, hindi ka kinakailangan magtrabaho sa office. You can work anywhere. Ito yung mga sample advertisement lang. Yan yung mga endorsements. Yan yung mga endorsers na. Hindi ko na i-run yung mga commercials na yan. Matagal eh. These are TV commercials na pinalabas ni Sun Life in the past. Now, this is the number that really bothers me. Alam niyo ba na out of 108 million Filipinos, only 18% have any kind of life insurance. So halo-halo na dito sa 18% na yan, yung PhilHealth, yung group life insurance, no, personal insurance, accident insurance na nabibili na term. Pero sa totoo lang, as of end of 2019, yung may personal life insurance, yung sarili nagbabayad, yung katulad ko, 3 million lang po tayo sa buong 108 million. There are 45 million, over 45 million Filipinos working in the country right now. So may sweldo, kumikita, and capable of securing their own life insurance. Pero, out of the 45 plus million, 3 million lang ang may sariling life insurance. Combined number na yun ng lahat ng insurance companies nationwide. This is the sad part. Out of 100 Filipinos, 95% end up getting their medical expenses from their savings. At alam naman natin, pag nagkaroon ng medical expenses, hindi naman sapat ang savings, which happened to us. 53% would borrow from family members or from friends. We know that, no? May mga nagte-text, di ba? Now, good news and bad news. Ang lifespan ng Filipinos, humaba. 67.61% average pag male, pag babae, 73 years old. So mas mahaba ang buhay ng mga babae. Do you know why? Nai-stress kasi kami sa mga babae kaya namamatay kami kagad.
Hindi po, sir. Kasi we take care of ourselves.
Actually, the real reason for that, life does not have a life manual. It's the mothers who are the life manual of humanity. That's why the mothers need to live longer so they can teach the younger generation about life. Diba? So, the females are actually life's manual. Now, ito ang ba't siya sad? Kasi mas mahaba ang buhay natin. Yung mga tao hindi nakapag-prepare for retirement, mas mahaba rin silang magsasuffer if they don't plan. Which is why sa Philippines, there's the sad figure. Out of 100 Filipinos na magre-retire, only 2% or 2 people will grow old financially independent. 98% rely on government, rely on charity, rely on family or friends to be taken care of. If your parents are financially independent right now, they're one of those 2%. So you should be lucky. They're lucky. So you should learn from them. Now, the average monthly pension in the Philippines is only 8,000 pesos for the private sector. For the government sector, it's between 12 to 15,000 now kasi tinaasan na raw nila. Which is why the story of the Filipino is always one dakapos. 9 out of 10 Filipinos always experience shortages financially. So what do they do? One, nagtitipid. Siyempre, para ma-budget yung pera nila kasi kulang ang pera. Yung iba, naghahanap ng sideline or sidekick or side gig just to earn extra. The rest, nangihingi. That's the usual situation of Filipinos. No? Now, ito nakakalungkot pa. Alam niyo ba, in 2018, this is the figure I got. The Philippines has second to the lowest in terms of our GDP percentages. 0.80, less than 1% of our GDP is spent on insurance premium payments. We're the lowest, second to the lowest. On the same year, however, same year, 2018, do you know how much money Filipinos spent for traveling? Traveling, no? So this year, hindi magta-travel ang tao. But 2018, Filipinos spent 186 billion pesos. That's billion. Over a 1-year period for online bookings, for vacations, and travels. On the other hand, insurance premium paid for the same period is only 400 million. See the disparity? There's something wrong with the priorities of Filipinos, no? This is where we come in as financial advisors. Now, the good news is this. 8 out of 10 Filipinos are actually interested. No? They're actually interested. Pero, they haven't met someone that they trust. They don't know how to start. Or nobody has actually approached them yet. That's the thing. So if you look at the big picture right now, 45 million, only 3 million has life insurance. You have over 40 million Filipinos with no insurance yet. And 8 out of 10 of them are actually interested. They're just waiting. That's the situation. That's why we need more financial advisors. It's a big mission, really, because the challenge is convincing the mindset to change. Because the old Filipino way is they don't actually plan for the future. The bahala mentality is still prevalent. Bahala ng Diyos, bahala na yung anak ko. Right? Which is what we're trying to break as financial advisors. It's a big mission, but it's a noble mission. Because as a financial advisor, you ensure that the next widow will continue to have the same quality of life even without the breadwinner. As a financial advisor, you make sure that the next orphan will continue to study. And as a financial advisor, you make sure that the next generation of Filipinos will be financially sound, and then you help break the cycle of poverty in the country. That's our role, and that's a noble mission. So it's not just about money. It's about creating an impact that could have ripple effects, not just to the present generation, but to the next generation. That's our role. So, why join us? Number one, self-development. Yung sinasabi ni Tina kanina. Next, you take on the mission to help Filipinos achieve financial freedom. Third, discover the nobility and also the rewards that you get from being such an advocate. Yung mga travel perks, yung mga incentives, the commissions, of course, and the growth, general growth that you accomplish sa sarili mo. The work-life integration thing, nangyayari na yan sa amin ngayon. Because as advisors, it's now innately part of us to be helping people, discussing financial planning, and incorporating that sa sarili naming buhay. The rewards are amazing, hindi lang tangible, but the intangible rewards that you get, and of course, the travel opportunities. So, ito yung mga travel lang. And then the awards, dito, when you get an award, like the AAA, yung makukuha ni Tina, alam nyo, yung trophy na yan, they're handcrafted, unique by artists. Hindi siya nabibili sa recto. They're made of special metals. And they're expensive. Yung naka-display na yan, we have 5 of that. Yung pinakamalaki namin is ganito, is about 380,000 pesos isang peraso nun. Dalawa meron kami nun. Plus 3 smaller ones. So, value niyan is about, dito pala sa trophy, almost 1 million pesos na. So, ito yung mga awards. Now, sino sa inyo mahilig ora-ora dyan? Ayan, opportunity niyo mag-ora-ora dyan. Akit sa stage, naka-gown, naka-tuxedo, no? Feeling pogi. Yan. Travels. Oh, okay. We're down to the last 2 slides. Provident Plan. May, Reyna, may update pa dito sa Provident Plan? Paano yung sistema natin? I'm not sure na eh.
Sir, wala pa tayo nakukuha ang update, pero practically works the same pa din nung existing structure natin.
Which is?
So after 2 years of stint kay Sun Life, the advisors are entitled or will be deducted with certain percentage, tapos tatapatan siya ni Sun Life. Of course,
5%,
with just a cap.
5%, di ba? 5%.
Yes, sir. 5%. Of course, with a cap lang yung pagtapat ni Sun Life, then it gets invested. Pero you can elect if you want to choose yung high risk, mid risk, or low risk na allocation. Pero yung pagtapat pa lang ni Sun Life mismo, it's 100% return na with your
Yeah, correct. Thank you, Jeff. So ito, parang retirement plan na, no? So, on your second year, every quincenas, 5% na sweldo mo, kinukuha ni Sun Life, tatapatan ni Sun Life, invest sa Provident Fund mo. So, nakakatuwa yan. So, pag retire mo at age 60, kung gusto mo mag-retire, mandatory retirement, may milyones ka. Di ba? Eh, yung employer mo ba, meron kang ganitong klaseng program para sa'yo? Sa Sun Life, meron. Ito, last slide. When we ask you to join us, di ba, vision natin is nurture your dreams, transform your lives. Think long term because we want you to grow in this career. Everyone, like me, si Jeff, si Reyna, si Tina, we all started as a financial advisor. And then we got promoted to manager candidate. The metrics are so clear. It's so clear once you hit them, just tell your manager, gusto ko na magpa-promote. Unlike sa corporate, anong difference? Sa corporate kasi, your boss needs to decide whether you will be promoted or not, regardless kung ready ka na at qualified ka. Dito sa Sun Life, kung lahat kayo ready na, sabay-sabay kayong aangat. And you can start creating your own team, expanding your business, not just in Metro Manila, but in the country as well. You can go outside of Metro Manila if you want to. That's business expansion. Then you become a unit manager. You can have your own people. You have your sales manager. Once you go to the next level, and then ultimately, the peak is to become a new business manager or a branch manager. Now, why am I encouraging you to grow? Number one, you have an opportunity to change more people's lives. Because once you hire people, you recruit people, you not only expand in terms of helping Filipino families get financially independence, but you also helping your advisors as well. So if you want to be a leader, if you want to be somebody who helps people change lives, you can become a leader as well. And now, in terms of benefits financially, Yeah, may marami pa. Bukod sa commission, gusto niyo pang malaman ano pa yung mga kikitain ninyo?
Of course.
Yes, sir. Of
Yeah.
course, sir.
Every 15, meron kang commission within the cut-off period. Hindi ka na maghihintay. 11 and then 26, as long as the money comes in or the payment comes in, you get that right away. Unlike normally sa ibang industries, ang tagal, di ba? Bago mo makuha yung commission, ito hindi mabilis. So that's first. Secondly, we have what we call the Plan B. It's a bonus program unique to Sun Life, and it's one of the most generous. The metrics are so clear that, say, normally in the corporate, di ba, ang bonus nyo, 13th month pay, 14th month pay, swerte na kung may 16th month pay. Tama? Sa Sun Life, you can get a bonus every month as long as you hit those metrics. Every month. Starting from the 3rd month onwards, once you get coded or once you join Sun Life. Then you have, once you become a manager, you will have the commissions, you will have the Plan B, and you will have other bonuses as well. So you will have multiple income streams. Now, besides the bonuses, you also have the renewals. The renewals is the premium paid for by the clients every quarter, semi-annual, or annually. As long as the clients are paying, you get still some income streams from them. So on your first year, you get 20 clients. So everyone is paying. On the second year, you get additional 30 clients. So you have like 50 clients already. On the third year, you get another 30 clients. So you have 80 clients. All those clients, as long as they pay their premium for the next 10 years, if it's 10-year payment period, you get additional income stream. Multiple income stream. So what's next? Of course, you're going to have interviews with your managers. You need to fill up application kits called ACM. You need to submit the requirements of the Insurance Commission. You need to take live and online courses later on. And you need to take and pass the licensing exam and the Insurance Commission exam. Now, don't worry about the exam because we will give you reviewers. We will give you materials. We will give you mock exams. The mock exam reviewer is basically the materials that you will encounter at the Insurance Commission itself. So all you have to do is memorize. Of course, you need to understand the concepts, but in terms of the items itself, the materials we will give you are practically the same items that you will encounter during the actual exam. So you have to finish the course and then complete the contracting and coding process. The coding process is basically you getting the employee number and the company ID, basically. Ayan. So now, the presentation is finished. I hope we gave value to your time, and I hope we were able to answer most of the queries that you have in mind. Thank you very much. This is Nelson Sikitin. I'd like to thank everyone who stayed with us, listened, and I hope you join us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you po, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
your managers will now have one-on-one Zoom meetings with you. So let me leave and then kayo nang bahala. Okay? Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you po.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hope to see you in the office very soon.
Okay, sir.
Pero picture muna tayo, pwede? Picture naman. Class picture lang.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Labas mo na yung mga picture. Video. Ayan. First page. Si Cha, wala kang picture, Cha. Cha Sunga. Okay. Ready? Ready? Page 1, page 2. Okay. Page 1. Page 2 muna tayo, ha? Control Shift. Okay. Dali. Command 4. Okay. Ready? Page 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, guys. Bye. See you soon. See you soon.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Bye-bye.
Thank you po. God bless us po.
God bless.